This week in school, we've been learning a lot of different things. In social studies, we've been learning about different dynasties, the Zhou dynasty, Shin dynasty, and the Han dynasty.
Yeah, for some of my classes, like war literature, I'm learning about some stories about the war. And my second period class, common procedure in healthcare, I'm learning how to do CPR, how to react in any emergencies.
This week in school, I've been learning how to write a cover letter. I've been learning different words for medical terminology, and in law and ethics, I'm learning about different people's beliefs and morals and values and different religions and stuff like that.
This week at school, in my home maintenance class, we learned how to nail, nails into wood. We also learned some more measurements. And in APUR, we're learning about the American Revolution and how it relates to the Enlightenment in our class.
This week in physical science, we were learning about qualitative and quantitatives, and we did a lab about dropping magnesium and hydrochloric acid and watching both of the chemicals combine. And so,
in this week, what I learned in public safety, we were learning how to take photos of crimes that could have happened, but we were just doing it so we could learn how to do it. In math, we learned about integers and two-step equations, just for a refresher.
So this week at school, I mainly learned in art, I'm in an illustrations class and we're doing skulls. So we're learning the anatomy of the face and kind of like under it. And also we're learning how to do the perspective of the skulls. So we even have like little 3D skulls that we're using to like draw off of.
For this week of school, I've been learning how different cells work in our human body and what we have evolved from.
In keyboarding, we learn about where to set your fingers on the keyboard to help you type faster.
And for 10 hours, I'm doing zoology, where we are doing a classification of animals according to their group, their phylum, and their class.
And then in financial lit, we just made turkeys for Thanksgiving dinner, and we wrote down the items on the feathers and wrote down the total, like the cost of the feather, the Thanksgiving dinner thing, and we learned how to fill out a check.
In math, we're doing, I think, like functions or exponents, I'm pretty sure. And, oh yeah, in my American Culture Film class, we're about to go watch The Patriot and do a movie review of it.
I'm also in AP art, and so my main thing there is like fleeting moments from high school. I'm mainly taking photos that I've used. So like recently, the piece I just actually entered in Scholastic was a prom photo that I painted.
In World American Cultural Films, we watched Bill and Ted, and we had to do 8 people for a historical film.
I chose Nikola Tesla because he was really the first person that came to my mind. He invented the Tesla coil and the modern system for AC. He was also kind of a weird guy. He thought he would live to 135 years old. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then for my second person, I had William the Conqueror.
In treble choir, we're currently working on winter concert music. So we are doing our traditional O Holy Night. We sing it every single winter concert.
Also, I've been learning many different things about photography and how to hold a camera, on how to take care of a camera, how to clean it very well, how many different ways you can keep your camera steady even while you're taking photos.
Also for 5th period, I'm doing independent living, where I teach you how to live on your own, like basic activity you need to do, and for your career, what career you choose. And for 6th period, I'm doing stagecraft, where I have to build set for actors, act like working mostly in theaters. Yeah, I think that's all my classes.
And then in our English class right now, we're learning about Ruth Gruber and her story there. So how she's like a young Jewish woman. She got a PhD at 20. She also was sent to Italy to save, like, I think it said 1,000 Jews. And then she wrote about their story there. That's what I learned.